Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga, and I'm here today to bring you a review for Dragon Ball Super episode 55. So we spent a good majority of the episode with Goku going over to see the King of All. And I don't know about you, but for me personally, after the last episode, I was like, oh my gosh, what does the King of All want with Goku? Does that have something to do with Black? Is it something else? What could it possibly be? Only to be disappointed when we find out that the only reason why the King of All invited him over is because he wanted a friend. Yes, it was funny to see the interactions between the King of All and, for example, the bodyguards and the Supreme Kai when they were just basically afraid of him. But it doesn't make up for the fact that he just invited him because he wanted a friend. We do find out some useful information between Goku finding out he needs to go see the King of All up until the point where Goku says, I'm busy right now, let me come back and play with you another time. And these are as follows. The Supreme Kai or the Kaioshin, whichever one you want to call him, and the Gods of Destructions come as a pair. If you destroy one, you can destroy the other. And I'm guessing that it's the same for each universe. Another thing we find out is that it'll take Whis 2 days to fly to the planet or dimension that the King of All lives on, but for the Supreme Kai, they can just say 2 words Kai Kai and they'll be there instantly. And the last thing that I want to mention is that I'm not sure if it was one of his bodyguards or if it was just a doorman for his home, because that's what he was doing. He was on the door, so I'm calling the doorman. But he is one of the 5 strongest within the universe. Now I'm guessing that's all 12 universes combined, and West was just saying that he is even stronger than him. And so right now, the strongest characters that we have been introduced to is probably the King of All. Yes, I know he's not a fighter. This little short guy who slightly did look like Whis, then Beerus, and then Goku. So that's the pecking order kind of for right now, I guess. And yeah, so that was the last thing we find out. Other than that, we see Zamus now. He's just as the episode goes on, he is just because we know he doesn't like humanity, but he's just further deepening his dislike for humanity throughout episodes. His master sees this, and you can tell that he's worried that something's going to go on with him. Last bit of the episode, we see Trunks, we see Vegeta, we see Goku. The time machine is fixed, so they are making their way back in time. Now, there's one thing I want to mention. Well, there's 2 things I want to mention. Number one is that Mai wasn't where Trunks left her, and the other thing I want to mention is that at the very end of the episode, we see soldiers attacking Goku. Obviously, they must think that he's Black Goku. Now, I just want to mention that I think it was said that how all of humanity was wiped out. Obviously, we know Trunks, we know Bulma, we know Mai survived. We know Mai survived the attack from Black, and we know that Black killed Bulma. So it should be for their timeline when Trunks left it. The only people on the timeline should have been Mai still alive and Black Goku, but we see these soldiers, so that makes me think that they haven't gone back to the right time. Just to further kind of build on that point, we need to remember that the time machine that they have just used was the time machine that Cell used. Cell may have set the coordinates 2 different times, and they say there was a return button, and Trunks just pressed the return button, and they would not have ended up exactly where they want to be. Where I think they are now is a little bit earlier on than where Trunks intended to go, and that would explain why there are soldiers walking about right now. So I was kind of disappointed with this episode. For me, it just had that whole filler vibe to it. There may be some importance to the whole Goku seeing the King of All thing, because we gave him that button and he said, if you ever need me at any time, just press the button and I'll be there. Just call my name and I'll be there. Sorry. But yeah, but other than that, because I don't know if it's important right now, I'm just going to give it a 2-star rating and call it a review. Of course, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, but most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.